Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. Complete to Diggs out left. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and 7.
Third down, here's Shuck. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They aren't afraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. The first carry now. Fights up for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Bengals get to it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and then next guy comes home and delivers.
The ball's out, he lost it. Oh, the Saints got to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaken up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to it. Shuck now on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That's caught by Chris Olave. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. Let's go.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's That's good for a Saints first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Off the play action. Chuck. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10 now from the 46. Another run for Williams. He's able to drive that pile of 9 yards. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one doesn't get much, down to the 41. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart. Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
18.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Trying for it with Shuck. On the slant, complete to Johnson. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Still fighting forward. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints make it a 1-point game. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. Problem is, on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here we go.
First down, Bengals.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Good on 2nd. It's Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast. On 1st down, here's Burrow. Sends this to the end zone. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals take the lead here 14-7 in the 1st. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Up second and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Chuck now from the gun. That's another quick hitter. He's going to be just 1 step away from that first down. They haul him down to the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Chuck on 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And he will get this inside the 30.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Here's Chuck, 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
There we go, set. 19 Lion, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 79 Bronco, 70 Rangers, 7, take off.
3rd and long for him here. Ball right side, and Shakir has it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to New Orleans right after this. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he only manages 1. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Bronco 80, Warrior 70, Dragon 60, go!
Chuck working from the gun. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Come on, set! Cougar 19! 19 tight, 19 tight!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brown to start the drive. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Burrow on first down. They will put some air under this one, right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got second down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Burrow from the gun. He's got a man left. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Gain of 26 yards there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
26 yards.
11 MT
Cincinnati.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide hot. 12, 12, 12. Hot.
Brown crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Saints 10. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Williams fields the pitch. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
32 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shuck. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
4 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Chap 60, Chap 60, 18 Pirates.
Shuck's going to throw here. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a one-score game in the first half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. When you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Going play action here. Burrow. Escapes the pocket. That throw behind his intended target.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 11, 11. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11. 11, 12, 12, 12.
To the air on 3rd and long. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here we go with Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Looking quickly here. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. They're down to their final one in this half.
On 1, right?
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 11 empty. Right, 80. 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow. Cut out left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
Gotta go slow. Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11, 11, 11, 11.
It's a gain of 10.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
Burrow now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown.
McPherson for the extra point.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11.
Saints 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Nike 18.
Shotgun snap to Shock. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shutt. Finds him over the middle. This one gets to the 22. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
A 2-yard pickup.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Mustang 19. Set. Buffalo 18.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He beams one deep right side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
70 Lions. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Dragon 60. Warriors 70.
To throw again here, it's Shutt. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Trying for it with Burrow. It's caught. Chase has it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals push their lead to 18.
Saints 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Khalil Shakir. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shutt now from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. The defense, they ace the test.
One last play before the break. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback.
On one, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Right. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Headed out right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. This is caught inside the 15. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. Fights his way through a tackle. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. That's brought in. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And now the Bengals have it. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint. Dot.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. On the move, headed right. He's got it over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that right there, Jake, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go, here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Buys time, rolling right. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down.
Burrow setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Catch made. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again.
Saints 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for
Here's
Cincinnati.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. 2nd down coming up.
He
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Line up the design keeper. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
11. Good shot. Behind. 12. Behind.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. This one's caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
The 2-yard line.
He takes off with it. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
60, let's go. 19, go.
Here's the backup. First throw. Chased out to his right.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
70, here we go. 70 Lions.
4th down, pass coming. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals tack on 7 more to their lead.
Saints 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck working from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and
Chuck on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
that's good for a Saints. First down.
Off the play action. Chuck. He puts some air under it deep down the left. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Chuck with a quick toss out wide. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
Second down at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Chuck. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
19 tack, Dragon 60. Go.
3rd down, here's Chuck. jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Oh, trying for a long day, but it's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
11, empty.
Going play action here. Burrow. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals continue adding on to that lead.
Saints 17. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shakir now to return. Spins out of one side. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Shuck. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 7 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60.
To throw, Shuck. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Now Shuck on 3rd and long. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals get it back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that 3rd quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the 4th. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 180. Plays hot.
Now Burrow. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 13.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. ends the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from one. Still moving. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Looking quickly here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Desperation time here. And it's Johnson with another one. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they pick him off again. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make this down to the 28. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 MP.
1st and 10.
Burrow on the play action. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So it's going to be 4th and short.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Burrow gets it out wide quick. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Extra point added on by McPherson. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Saints 17.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. After the play officials calling for a stoppage here, we've got whistles, and it's for Kyron Williams. Looks like he is worse for the wear after that snap. the ground with Algier. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Near the sideline at the 30, still going. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds inside the 5. Woo-hoo, the sideline saves him there. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. Rush coming for Chuck. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints take 7 points off the deficit.
77. Saints 24.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And it sets up second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Motioning the tight end now. On second and 10 now. It's Burrow. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got it at the 30. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow setting up the play action. It connects down the sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
11, Thomas. 11, 11, 11, 11.
In the red zone now. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bengals are running them out of the building. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Check.
Going left side, Williams with it. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. One after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Saints cut into the lead by another point.
Saints 31.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Okay, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first, or maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cota picking off a little corner route as I was trying to sprint out, and instead of throwing it away, I forced it in. Yeah, this guy's going to remember this one as well.
Up they go with Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Shotgun snap to shot. Trying to push deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Watching for Chris Olave with that one. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here.
That's good for a Saints.
Shot now on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Demetrius Knight has it. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, I don't know what more to say. Just a dominating effort, really, in every phase. To put up a score like this in this league, it's hard to do. It takes all 3 phases to get it done. And mercifully, well, we're getting closer to the end of this one.
Okay, here we go.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. And that play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Gun. Dot. 11. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. They connect on the deep shot. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.